And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday as well. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. Folks, we're the only show that combines real traditional sports talk and gaming at the same time. It is ISG basketball as we bring you the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. We'll also have a couple of NBA 2K players playing for cash and prizes here as we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and also in the Black Network. All right, let's come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports. ISG football, ISG college football as well, midweek. And, of course, we'll end the week always with ISG basketball. Folks, it's good to be here, man, as we talk the latest in the world of the NBA. I know we're still about 4 weeks away from training camps opening up and see who's going to win that NBA title in 2025-2026 and the W playoffs here in the next a few weeks as well. Shout out to the good folks right here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. ISG basketball, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill here in Clifton, New Jersey, literally just right down the road from the Giants and the Jets Stadium at MetLife Stadium. Giants and Patriots went at it on a Thursday night. And, of course, the Jets going at it on a Friday night against those Eagles, last preseason game here. But these are the guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943. Man, we got a lot going on here tonight. You got trivia night as well. And check out these guys here. Fantasy football draft. This is 4th and goal. Shout out to these guys. 14 of these guys, man, they draft and they play for a lot of money. $1,400, man. There's the champion right there. You also get a Super Bowl trophy and a ring and $1,400. Shout out to those guys here. Uno Pizzeria and Grill for 100 locations in 20 states. Shout out to Paul and the good folks here welcoming us here once again at Uno Pizzeria and Grill in Clifton, New Jersey. All right, we'll go ahead and bring in our co-host for the day. There he is, Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer to the left of me, at the top there, a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. He's up there in Pittsburgh, PA, folks. It's the confluence. It's the confluence, folks. Those two rivers are. Keep it up, man. You've been rolling.
All right. You got the Allegheny, the Monongahela, that combine at the confluence from the Ohio. Yeah, that's it. That's all the intermingling and entwining, baby.
Hey, man. Here. You are really good now, dude.
Hey, man, we took some practice. We have grinded up. We came up the rough side of the mountain, and here we are.
We got to give you another quiz, man. I don't know. Maybe
we
got to go in alphabetical order or something. You know,
yeah. We need to get a geographical book. You know what I mean? It's trivia-thon over here.
Exactly.
Hey, but the more you know, the more you grow, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe not in this society, but you know.
And knowing is half the battle, as our friends at G.I. Joe once said.
G.I. Joe.
Learning and knowledge, and knowledge is power.
Absolutely. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen there, she has Pizza Up, A down. She's in the A-town. Andrea, Richmond, sports reporter in the A. How hot is it in Atlanta? It's pretty cool here this week.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so thankful for my new room. I have space worth of days, but it's right above the garage. And during the heat of the summer, oh my goodness, I'd rather be outside than inside right now because it's crazy. But you know what? Like Gorilla, it's 95 degrees. If I'm outside, good things gonna happen. Come on.
Oh man, I ain't got no ISG, and ISG ain't got me.
Well, today y'all do, at least for the next hour.
We got ISG. All right, you guys ready to get this thing started as we talk the latest in the NBA, and also have a couple of 2K players playing for cash and prizes. You guys ready to roll?
Let's
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the rundown real quickly, folks, here. NBA and the latest in the WNBA as well. MPJ, Michael Porter Jr. Talks about a plethora of things. Might want to chill out for a minute, bro. Just saying. Talks about addiction to women and also gambling, of course, his brother with that scandal there and what he's dealing with the wire fraud. We'll get into that. Luka hurt his knee on the Slovenia national team. Did play, got hurt last weekend, did play earlier this week, so they're out there in Eurobasketball. We'll talk about the latest with that. Giannis, speaking of Eurobasket 2025, slapped a teammate, man, smacked the fire out of him, too. We got to show you that video. Speaking of fire, Klay Thompson, Meg Thee Stallion, she got some fire food. He ate it. Not a bad thing, but dude, it's what he ate. It's like, bro, people like me from down south, that was a bit concerning seeing Klay Thompson eat the food there. We'll talk about that. Speaking of concerning, Sophie Cunningham out for the season. She got MCL sprain. Was it on purpose? According to her, it was not, but we'll talk about that. Sue Bird got a statue in Seattle. That was on purpose. First one in the WNBA to have a statue. We'll get into that. Also, we got rules here. 2K players playing for cash and prizes. They'll be playing NBA 2K right here. Hall of Fame mode, competitive rules, 1v1 current rosters, like to call those Reds. All 30 NBA teams are available. 5-minute quarters. King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that money. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs up off this piece with $10 in class. And if you win 4 straight weeks, folks, that's $10 in cash. 4 straight weeks, you do get an NBA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They got office furniture, gaming desks, sofas, you name it. Got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, and also NCAA inspired chairs, and also custom pieces as well. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady out there. Zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. Love those folks. Been rocking with us for 5 to 6 years. Also, if you win 4 straight weeks, you get that zip chair and an official ISG t-shirt as well. We'll show you guys how to order those at the end of the show. You know what? TheISGshow.com/shop. TheISGshow.com/shop. Why wait? We'll tell you right now. How about the matchup here as these guys get ready to play? We got a new one here. The challenger, SpyOnYou, playing with the Bucks, and of course our King of the Hill, MustBeReezy, playing with the Lakers, our current champions. Only had 1 loss in the last 4 months. Real quickly, how about the profiles of these 2 young men? We'll start with the challenger, SpyOnYou, government name Jameer Ellaby, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 23 years of age. He's a college student, a really good Madden player. Also got some stick skills, if you will, playing 2K. Our champion, our King of the Hill, as we talk about the profiles, MustBeReezy, must be nice. Oh, Fitzy, Leon Fitzgerald, deep in the heart of Texas, Cypress, Texas, that is, 26 years of age, wicked smart. He's an Ecotech. 3-time ISG NBA 2K champ. Let's take a look at the standings before we get to predictions here. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Mollipop, taking a word about Sweet Storm. You see that pink bag in your local grocery stores. You got to understand you get high quality produce. Man, they got some 20 different varieties of grapes. Also got pressed juices as well. Check them out online. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. I'm number 1, but Andrew Richmond has the least amount of losses. So whatever. Let's go ahead and bring us all in and get a quick prediction. Yeah, I know. I don't like this.
Come on.
Lost in a while.
I'm like LeVar Ball, undefeated, never lost, okay?
Oh, man.
Maybe I shouldn't be like him, man.
All right, hey, Rich, what you got? You got Bucks. I like big Bucks, and I cannot lie. You got Lake Show.
Ooh, I would say a new challenger appears, but he's an old face for a while. It's been around for a while, but I'm going to go with a person who I know has been around for a while because he's been getting them dubs. Don't call me Jameis, but he's always winning in a moment of time that you need him. I'm going to go ahead and go with Reezy.
Must be nice. Oh, Fitzy, Leon Fitzgerald. Nubyjas, you going to take the challenger? A nice little upset, or are we going chalk here with Fitzy?
I feel like I should have some fun here, but I think we're going to keep it simple. We're going to go with Reezy again, man. Yeah. Reezy's on the roll. Reezy's rocking, so we're going to roll with it, man. Look at the side-eyeing me. I see you, man.
Yeah, he's waiting on it. Yeah, he's keeping score back there. Yeah, he's keeping score back there.
Not today.
So we're doing the kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yep, there we go.
All right. Yes, we're all on the same boat here. But, man, I want to see Young Spy come in here. Represent Philly, man. You know, it's tough in Philly, man. Tough streets, Broad Street. Got the Bullies, man. South Philly. Got the stadium down there. The Birds going to be in town at MetLife Stadium on a Friday night. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and take Reezy here. But SpyOnYou, go ahead and prove us wrong playing with the Bucks. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and lock it up, man. SpyOnYou, the young cat, the Thundercat, the 23-year-old playing with the Bucks, and also our King of the Hill. MustBeReezy playing with the Lake Show. Guys, played out here. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game as we come to you here from Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, and Clifton on Route 3, also on the platforms of NESN Nation, on Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Guys, let's do it right now. Good luck. And that pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, one in Brooklyn, where Brooklyn at, West Nyack, Scarsdale as well, sports bar, an indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays, 15 bays, and one huge, beautiful suite there, the VIP suite. Got the simulators and the suites. It is where golf meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games, meeting unparalleled social engagement. Folks, you can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience as well. It's a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They are drawing their identity and inspiration from their origins there in the Chicago. They are the ones that invented deep dish pizza in 1943. Larry Ridley, Super Sports, ISG basketball here on your screen on NESN Nation on Bean Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network. To the right of me, Nubyjas, Wilborn. It's the Confidence, folks. He's a writer for SI and SI.com up in Pittsburgh, PA. To the right of him, Andrea Richmond, PSEP, Downs, and a reporter, a sports reporter in Atlanta. Middle of the screen, our King of the Hill. They're playing for cash and prizes, folks. NBA 2K, as we talk the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA, we're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the same time. Reezy with the red hood on, playing with the Lakers, down by 2 early. Just tied the game up at 4. The challenger, SpyOnYou, young kid from Philly, playing with the Bucks at the bottom of the screen. All right, let's get started here. Talk the association, MPJ. Those 3 letters, the acronym there. Michael Porter Jr. Been taking the world, the NBA by storm this week, man. Sat down on a podcast recently. It's called the Curious Mike Podcast. Talked about a plethora of things. Might want to chill out just a bit. Won an NBA title a couple of years ago with the Denver Nuggets. Got traded earlier this year in the summer for Cam Johnson with the Brooklyn Nets. He was asked on this podcast about his vices. Take a listen to the MPJ on his main vice.
Everybody has different vices. Everybody has different things that they struggle with. That can go from people that struggle with alcohol, people that struggle with drugs. You know, my brother, for example, struggled with gambling. My vice has always come in the form of women. And when I'm far from God and like I'm not in my word, I'm not praying, I'm not prioritizing him, like that seems to be the place that the devil gets me, is in the space of women.
All right, so there you heard MPJ, Michael Porter Jr., talking about his addiction to women. Also, he's all mentioned gambling as well on the Curious Mike podcast. Got his brother, Jonte Porter, as well. Pleaded guilty to wire fraud with that gambling scandal. Still waiting to be sentenced there. But back to the addiction to women. Look, he's a young guy. He's a millionaire, $100 million contract, 28, 29 years of age, but brought up in a Christian home as well. So you can see the conflict there and some of the things that he's working through. Has been linked to some social influencers and actresses out there. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas, on MPJ, just the week that he had, man, a lot of different things. Talked about Adam Silver and his brother gambling, and hey guys, you know, we can $10,000, you can win some money, man, throw a game or whatever. If I got to, take the under, there's a lot going on here, but specifically about the addiction to women.
Well, I mean, hey man, I can see how that would happen if you have some access and some resources. But seriously, man, I really feel like none of these current athletes should have podcasts. In fact, I think there should be fewer athlete podcasts overall. This is something I have said consistently.
You have?
Because of things like this. You see what I'm saying? You get these dudes on these podcasts with nothing to talk about, and they end up saying things that they shouldn't say, which is great for us because we get some content here, which is, hey, we'll take it. But what a silly thing to say out loud. Also, wasn't he just last week saying basically his brother doesn't get the girls, or his brother didn't start getting girls till he had money? So that's how his brother found time to be able to delve into gambling. I mean, he didn't say that exactly, but he pretty much said that.
There's a lot going on. Women, alcohol, and gambling, those might be the 3 most dangerous things for a young man in this world.
You may as well pick up a cocaine. Hey, just go ahead and add a cocaine habit too while you're at it, or I don't know. I mean, what more danger can you
drugs and alcohol kind of all together.
What more danger can you add to your life than these kind of vices? You know, we don't see these athletes going broke as much anymore because of better financial literacy, but it may be an uptick now because of podcasts.
Less brand deals, right?
Right. You're going to lose some money out here talking.
Right. Andrea, he said, my brother struggled with gambling. Talking about Jonte. My vice has always come in the form of women. That's not a newsflash. But I guess it's how he's going into detail about it.
Yes.
That's the problem. Look, young. Look, I expect you to do your thing, man.
Exactly.
We all don't even know about it, though.
Yeah, right. You're young. You're relatively, not my type, but relatively good looking in the world, right? And like somebody, you're going to have a lot of people on you. There are a lot of people who've admitted the fact that they've had vices when it comes to, as we talked about, women, when it comes to drugs, or when it comes to gambling. we've heard it all the time from athletes. It's the fact that he keeps on talking. I am not on the biases remove podcast mics from athletes point of view that he's had, but in his case,
for everybody.
in his case, and in this case, the bias is more justified than ever. Oh my gosh, I have never heard such head butt things come from one man. And the fact that you're endorsing people like Aiden Ross and saying, oh, I'm gonna put this on just to give it's giving incel. It's what it's giving, unfortunately.
The man said he turns on Andrew Tate.
I know. Just to see what kind of reaction they get. Yeah,
it's like, hey dog, you that's going towards some places.
Yes,
okay?
I will say it's going towards incel ideology and right-wing ideology, and that's like a slippery slope to where I'm not saying that it's automatically, but I'm saying that more than likely you're probably on that trail.
Maybe he grew up in the wrong era because he's light-skinned and light-skinned brother.
Well, he did grow up. Look, to be fair, he did grow up in a Christian house, so he talks about his family, mothers, sisters, brothers. Some of them, are married and things of that nature. So you can see how that sort of foundation, you can have some conflict there. We've all seen it. The preacher's kid, the preacher's wife, things of that nature. Go ahead. I also want to get on this gambling thing with this brother, man. Like, that's another thing when he was talking about, if you can get all your homies rich by telling them, yo, bet $10,000 on my under this one game, I'm going to act like I got an injury.
Oh my gosh.
20-second timeout, dude. Sit down.
Shut up.
Sit down.
Stop.
20-second timeout.
It's one thing you're
vice of women, and now you're talking about gambling. Oh, that's a real confluence to get your butt suspended, man, off the league. What are you doing?
And you're it's one thing saying that there is a game. It's one thing you're admitting the game. You're telling the game in detail, and you're saying, yeah, my brother used to do it. Why won't I draw a conclusion that maybe you probably would have done it as well? You're talking too much. Shut up. Just stop talking.
All right. Yeah. And look, it's almost like these rappers, right? They have these songs and they talk about some of the things they might do in the real world. It's like, and you wonder why you're under, investigation, indictment, and got RICO cases. Like, stop talking. Glorify some stuff that there's nothing that you do. You know what I'm saying?
It should be harder to purchase guns in this country, and it should be even harder to purchase podcasts.
That ain't happening.
You know what I'm saying?
Even harder. Put a stronger restriction on hard.
Yes. There should be a restriction on them. There should be a restriction on who's able to talk out loud and say things.
I got to say this. I got to get off my chest. I'm sorry. I got to tell me. I got to say this. Yes. I'm not going to get political here, but gun stuff, that ain't happening. A dog won't hunt. When you can slaughter 25-year-olds in this country, we do nothing, it's over. They ain't doing that. That's it.
This is slaughtering our minds here on MPJ Talk.
And sadly, podcast mics
back on the sports.
But podcast mics might be even more dangerous.
Yes.
Because you could just broadly spread out messages.
They can spew venom, but they ain't spewing bullets, man. Go ahead.
Nah, but you can put things in people's minds that wouldn't be there. My point is with the MPJ, but to tie this all in.
Go ahead.
This is where the trust in sports continues to erode. And one of the few things that makes sports great, that makes it different from wrestling, it makes it different from reality TV, is that we believe what happens is real and it's of consequence.
True competition.
And it matters. The minute you start poking at that, this whole thing comes down.
Right.
And what he said is getting very close to poking at the bear, tearing this whole thing down. Because, hey, the more access to gambling there is, more people are going to want to try things. And he just gave some dummies a roadmap to try to do it.
All right.
Jill Scott.
Out in public.
Fair enough. I agree.
Jill Scott was right. Maybe we should just be silent.
And what did your parents teach you when you were younger? Silence is golden.
It is.
So, look, we're rooting for MPJ. He's going to be playing right down the road here in Brooklyn at Barclays Center. I know he's been working out with Trae Young a lot lately. Get your body in shape, man. Do your thing. I know you've been talking about averaging 25. It's going to be your year. Be an all-star. Get up your shots, man, and prove your worth, man. And just keep it a little quiet. Keep it a little chill, man. Keep it P. And we're all good with that, man. Speaking of P right here, one of the players, Reezy, our king of the hill, up by 2. He was down by 4 or 5. Now he's up by 4. Now it's a 2-point game here in the second quarter. The first quarter brought to you by good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Look at it in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Good food, great atmosphere. Also great affordable drinks as well, folks. The libations definitely flowing there. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. there. Got the mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You've seen that, man. Got the great costumes and everything like that. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends, too. They got that beautiful, spacious patio and the food. It is fabulous. Check them out online. The Golden Eagle. It is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Online, AguilarGerardoRestaurant.com. All right, welcome back here to ISG Basketball here on Destination Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Basketball here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. That is where we are here. This is the place, man. They invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. Also got their identity and inspiration there from the origins in the Chi. 100 locations in some 20 states. Got Nubyjas Wilborn to the right of me there. Writer for SI and Sports Illustrated, SI.com, and Richmond. A sports reporter down in the A. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, we got a 2K game going on. They're playing for cash and prizes as we talk about the latest in the world of sports and gaming. Reezy with the red hood on, playing with the Lakers, up by 4. The challenger putting up a good fight now. SpyOnYou playing with the Milwaukee Bucks. Back to the NBA, guys. Luka hurt his knee on the Slovenia national team. They're playing Latvia at the Eurobasket exhibition. Has a right knee contusion. He was hurt last weekend. Did play a couple days ago in this game. Had, I think, 26, 5 and 5, something like that. So he's going to be fine. Huge sigh of relief there in LA. Your thoughts here, Andrea? When you first saw it, I was thinking like, man, I don't want you guys playing for your country. You know what your country is? It's red, white, and blue. And it ain't the United States. It's the NBA. That's your country.
I was hoping that wouldn't be the conclusion, because guess what? Athletes deserve to have fun too, okay? Every time that we see athletes do anything, right? Even the banana boat, we were like, oh, LeBron and Wade shouldn't be having fun skiing in wherever the heck they were, the Maldives or whatever. We see them, somebody like, who is it? I can't think of his name right now, but somebody was skateboarding. We were like, oh my gosh, they should get off the skateboard. I understand closets when it comes to different things like motorcycles,
sure,
and when it comes to jet
skiing, exactly,
all of that good stuff. But playing basketball, it can literally happen anywhere, right? And this time, it only just happened playing and repping their team. But Luka could be hurt playing basketball, getting ready for the season in a gym. That's how Klay Thompson got hurt, right? There have been multiple people who have done exhibitions, and everything have been fine. They don't really work intensely. And also, too, Slovenia is a team internationally in the world stage that has an opportunity to actually make it to the Olympics. And I think that the Olympics is one of the best things that we have worldwide going on, because the only time in which the entire world can come together and actually do something without fighting, or at least without fighting and there being major
I'm fine with competition. You know? That's why we have the Olympics. Do they have to do this every summer? Nubyjas? Do we have to put up with this every summer?
I mean, well, the thing is, okay, basketball players play basketball. Probably more than any other sport, basketball players play their sport more than, like, you can't play off-season football.
Baseball.
No,
baseball they play a lot.
Yeah, but even with baseball, it's a little different during the off seasons. Like, yeah, you get the guys who go down, you know, to the Dominican and to Venezuela and play in those leagues, but nothing is quite the same as basketball players with how they actually play basketball during the off season. He could have been at a run in LA. He could have been at a run in Houston.
Fair enough.
At a run in Atlanta or any other places where, if you know, fair enough, where to go watch summer basketball. You know, players do this.
Drew League, all that stuff.
Drew League, all of it. Like this is Rucker Park.
Park here in NYC.
It's all like the entertainer leagues that they have and everything. Like, they're all over the place. Basketball players, more than any other athletes, play their sport during the off season. And this is just part of it. He just happened to be doing it there. I mean, it's just, hey man, you use your body.
Yeah, but if you're working out, and you get hurt, that's a different story than playing for your national team.
They play basketball though, because he would have been playing because what would have been the difference if he was playing basketball?
I guess you can't put him in bubble wrap. I got it.
And also, too, KD has gone on record to say the thing that's helped him in the offseason isn't just doing drills. The thing that's helped him is playing pickup between competition between different body types, different people who have different philosophies, whether they hedge hard, all of this, etc. So that's how you iron sharpens iron. And in this case, FIBA does help a lot of players grow. It's just unfortunate that Luka ended up hitting in the wrong time.
Eurobasket starting this week coming up.
You got to be careful.
5
I
seconds.
mean, I'll say this. You do have to be careful.
Sure.
Those national teams do have to remember these players have other obligations
Right.
and protect them. So that's fair as well.
All right, Eurobasket continues. I think this was an exhibition game. The real season, the real tournament starts this week coming up. Hey, man, I've got a good NBA 2K game here. The Challenger has a 4-point lead here, late stages of the third quarter. Second quarter brought to you by good friends at Corner Square Pizzeria, also in New Jersey, Bayonne, New Jersey. They are changing the pizza game, located on 956 Broadway there, Midtown there. One slice at a time, folks. Great people eat great pizzas. I love that saying. They got the pies, the sandwiches, appetizers, and sides, salads, and desserts. And how about the Barcelona there? There's Dave Portnoy. He came through recently, gave them a great score. One bite pizza, I believe, 8.3, very high there. They also got those beloved cheesesteaks as well. Go see the owner, Paulie and the son, Peter. Tell them I sent you. Check them out online, cornersquarepizzeria.com. Oh, we're back here inside Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. ISG basketball here, folks. Powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG basketball here on NESN Nation on Bean Sports Channel. Players TV and In the Black Network. Got my guys here rolling with me. Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, our king of the hill playing 2K for cash and prizes. Reezy tied right now. Late stage of the third quarter with our challenger. SpyOnYou. I didn't know that he played 2K. He's a bad player, but he's holding his own, only down by 2 points here, late stages of the third quarter. Back to the NBA. Speaking of those Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, man, Greek freak. He smacked the fire out of his teammate. Now, that teammate is, I guess his name is not Giannis, but it's Giannis or something, Giannis, something like that. Larry Ridley. Look, apparently they're friends. They played high school, been on the Greek team together for a while. We don't know why he smacked the you-know-what out of him. They still don't know. Now, Eurobasket is going on. Can y'all decode this? Nubyjas, what the hell's going on here? We might be boys. You're not smacking the back of him. I know his neck is on fire, man. It's been red for 2 weeks.
You know, that's probably what happened to, what's his name's dad? You know, the one who got up in the court. What's the man plays for the Pacers?
Tyrese
Halliburton.
Yeah,
that would have been Mr. Halliburton. Okay, if he'd have got close enough to Giannis,
No.
that would have been Mr. Halliburton because he tried to run up on Giannis, didn't he? Yeah,
He
Mr.
backed
Halliburton.
down. He backed down. He backed
Mr.
down.
Halliburton.
I don't know why he
That
would.
could have been you right there, slapping your face. Okay, so basically, leave Giannis alone. Listen to whatever he got to say.
Right.
And don't get slapped. I don't know. I mean, I ain't know the code for me. Don't say nothing that would make Giannis want to slap you.
He's like, there's nothing to decode. I saw it with my own eyes. He smacked the the dog pee
And
out of that dude.
nobody did anything.
Oh,
Look,
man.
nobody did
The
anything.
Sonic coins out
He
of him.
stuck Sonic
for real?
coins falling right out of his daggone ears and pockets.
Life lesson. Don't do nothing that will make Giannis slap you. And you'll be fine.
Like y'all ain't never heard of something called necking, right? There's two different definitions of necking, right?
Know.
Yeah. There's one definition that's a little bit more lewd, but there's another one. I knew that if you were in band, obviously times have changed. You mess up, you slap yourself, right? Back in the day, they used to do it to other people if you were messing up. Right? Not condoning it. I'm just saying that's what happened.
Family
in this
program with our partners.
Would that happen during? Never mind.
In this situation, I guess he said something stupid and he had to let him know. Is it good? No, but
This was after the game, after they won.
Well,
you shouldn't have been talking crap. I don't know what happened in that
My
huddle,
producer
but
said,
nobody else
I'm the
had a reaction.
captain now.
Hey,
I'm the captain
right.
now.
Nobody else had a reaction, so it must have been justified.
don't say anything or do anything that'll make Giannis slap you. You won't get slapped.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Now, this has we keep talking about the connotations here in the lineage. Smacking, when grown men smack other men, that takes me to speaking of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, you talk about the streets of Chicago. Now we're talking about the pimp game. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm kind of going here with the smacking of a grown man right there. Like that's some skullduggery right there with Giannis, man. Straight up.
Necking, man. Necking. There's two definitions, and he got neck, man. Terrible.
You know what? We've seen this on some of our television partners. You got the slap contest, right? Yeah.
Hey,
Or like Key and Peele, right? Front hand, backhand. He just took a front hand to the neck.
Back in the day, you slap somebody, man.
Don't ever talk to the backhand. Don't ever do that.
You know, Hey, but you take that glove off, you slap somebody, that's a duel, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Somebody got to get shot.
Like it's the 1700s, just a duel.
Hey.
We 10 paces this way.
Exactly.
Right,
exactly.
10 paces either way.
We got to keep it moving. We got a close one here. 1 point game here. 2K guys playing for cash and prizes as we talk to ladies in the NBA and the WNBA. That third quarter brought to our good friends at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill. Speaking of Broadway, Chubby's located on 812 Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar there. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We'll be there next week for, I believe, ISG basketball. Yeah, on a Thursday night. Yeah, we'll absolutely be there. We all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hand? Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings. They got dry rubbed and sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, seafood baskets as well. They're open every day except Monday. So Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. That was a great day right there, the day party on a Sunday. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. Welcome back here to ISG basketball here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're here. Over 100 locations in 20 states. The guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. Got ISG basketball here on your screen on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV in the Black Network. Top left-hand corner of the screen there. We got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com. Top right-hand corner of the screen, Andrea Riffin, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, got Reezy, our current King of the Hill. He's our champion. 1 point lead playing with the Lakers over our challenger. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen, that is SpyOnYou playing with the Bucks. He has the ball and down one. About 2 minutes left to go in this game. We'll keep our eye on it as we talk the latest in the world of the NBA and WNBA. Speaking of the NBA, Klay Thompson, we know about his love life now. Got a relationship with Meg Thee Stallion. 2 E's on that, right? I think if I'm getting it right.
Yes, 2 E's.
Klay, what are you doing, bro? I know Meg's a cool girl. I'm pretty sure. Maybe she can cook well. I see the Hawaiian rolls. Well, right. I saw a little fish as well. It's the sauce, man, on the pasta. You can't do that.
Am I being confused? I'm confused. What's going on? What's going on?
Can't do that. Can't
red
do that.
Sauce
That's a
and
lot.
red wine?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm so confused.
Said it was the best food he's ever had in his life. Like, right? Is that what he said? Nubyjas?
I don't know if he said that. I mean,
he said it. He said it was really good, right? I think he said it was like the best.
He did say that. He definitely did say that.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay.
I mean, hey, look, man.
Look, man. Talk to me.
Okay. One, I think, the same way I feel about these podcasts, I also feel these players and these people that rely on social media to show us their lives that
keep bringing it. We need the content.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
we need it.
Listen, if he likes it, I love it. I'm happy for him. He's happy.
There you go.
Man. Look,
for real,
man,
straight up.
I mean, I don't think. Yeah. I don't got nothing bad to say here. I mean, I didn't need to know this, but I will say one thing. In a world where we have been arguing on social media,
don't talk about the matriarchy. Don't do
cooking and cleaning.
Yeah,
if Meg Thee Stallion can cook a meal for her man,
right?
I'm just saying. If Meg Thee Stallion can, then surely anyone else can. And I know we're gonna say, "Well, I'm not Klay." Well, also you're not Meg either. So now,
hey, man.
It does work both ways. Go ahead.
It go both ways.
It does. I'm with you on that.
That's why I'm too gay for a lot of these conversations.
Because y'all don't go through that.
What? You're happy?
Like my
you're
uncle
happy?
grew up cooking.
We want you to be happy. Andrea,
no, man, I'm too queer. I like women, and because of that, and because of that, like I'm too gay for these conversations because I feel like anybody could cook. My uncle is a great cook, and I love his fish cake. But anyway, besides that, I'm confused why this is faux pas, right? I think people were debating about whether or not like the catfish should be there. Yeah, like I don't know. I've grown up in a lot of southern.
That's not the first thing I saw was you eating her spaghetti. You just met her, dude.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, that's
crazy. That's a whole nother issue. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
but y'all wanted women to cook, and now women is cooking, and now we upset.
When I met my ex-wife, she didn't make spaghetti for me. Her mom did, and that was months down the road.
Well,
she got me with the pound cake, not red spaghetti and red sauce.
I think
everybody. Hey, no, we're not gonna believe that people do that. We're not gonna believe people do that. I know what you're getting at, Larry, and I'm just gonna believe this woman just wanted. Look, man, we all trying to figure that out here. Food needs to be eaten every day, and people need to eat.
I think everybody should enjoy the pleasures of cooking. You know what I mean?
Cooking's
but in
fun.
this case, Cooking is so fun. I love it. I
Cooking's
love cooking.
fun.
You know, I'll never have a problem with people who say, "Oh, I need you to cook." No, it's fine. I think that question's weird, but whatever. Like I said, I'm queer. Anyway, I love the fact that he's doing it. Shout out to him. Catfish and spaghetti are good, delicious.
Hey, because you mean there's a world where people can just be kind to each other without there being preconceived notions, without something being considered slavery or
gender roles are crazy,
something considered as hate and sadness and misery. Can we just combine
real
together?
Quickly, guys. Real quickly, guys. Got to interrupt real quickly. The 2K game is over. Our King of the Hill hangs on. Had a 1-point lead late in the fourth quarter. Was able to extend that thing out to 6, 7, 8 points, and he does get the win here. Back to this thing right here. Guys, it's very simple, guys. Come on. You all know this. And you don't even have to be a Southern gentleman like myself. Nubyjas, you lived in Atlanta.
I know,
Andrea,
but
you live in Atlanta
not everybody
now.
does that, though. Not everybody does that.
Dude, I don't care, bro. You cannot eat no red spaghetti and no red sauce, dude, that early in a relationship.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Larry,
that's crazy work.
I don't know anything
That's
about
crazy
this.
work.
This is new to me. I'm sorry. Straight people come up with a lot of...
You're from New York. You're from New York. You haven't been down south long enough. You haven't been down south long enough. Am I crazy here?
I've grown up my entire life in the South.
Larry,
I don't know anything about this.
Larry,
but again, I'm
you're not crazy, but there's some... Okay. Can we even say the phrase old wives' tale without it being considered sexist or anything? If it is...
No, we can say that.
Please,
fine.
Okay. So there's an old wives' tale that the ladies
break it down.
Add some
adds
magic
things to exactly.
That thing.
Right. Yes.
There's a old wives' tale that
Aunt
allegedly
Flo.
The ladies add a little special sauce to the red
special sauce. And we ain't talking about what goes on the Big Mac.
We're not talking about tomatoes.
We ain't talking about the Big Mac.
Olive oil.
Bro,
or the Big Mac.
Is that a wives' tale or is that a folklore? Oh my God.
It ain't folklore. It happened. It happened.
I guess ain't nobody ever liked me enough to do that to me, so I don't know, which may be a good thing. But
that's liking someone. I think that's crazy.
But there are some people who, you know what they call avoided attachments.
I guess it's like bloodletting, where it's like blood brothers. You could just instead of that.
Right. Did you say blood brothers? Come on.
Yeah, instead of blood brothers, it's blood.
Well, I mean.
20-second timeout.
You know,
reel it in.
In a pronoun world.
Right. Them. We'll just leave it at that. Them. There's your pronoun. Speaking of them, that was a great game.
Hey, man, let's not make a clip out of this.
Us. We're moving on. Hey, it's not a red shirt. This is crimson, by the way, not red. All right, let's move on real quickly. Let's get to the WNBA. The game is over. We still got about 12 minutes here. We're good. We're really good on time. Sophie Cunningham, guys. She's going to be out for the rest of the year. Torn MCL, suffered against the Connecticut Sun there. Bria Hartley fell into her knee, and she said she felt the pop. Now, a lot of people said, did you see the look on Bria Hartley's face? And you see those still pictures. She was smiling. Now, I don't think she did it on purpose. When you look at it, she does kind of like lunge a little bit. But look, all that matters is that Sophie Cunningham on her podcast said, look, she didn't think it was personal. She didn't think it was on purpose. And she and Bria have a really good relationship. She actually likes Bria Hartley. So I'm going to just take her word for it. That's the end of the topic. But it's not going to stop us from speculating. Andrew Richmond, our resident W reporter, what do you think?
Why do we care? I'm so serious. Why do we care? Sophie Cunningham is the only reason we're talking about her is because she did that thing, the neck pull down on JC Sheldon a couple years ago. We could be talking about Paige Becker scoring.
Well, she's the enforcer too for Caitlin Clark.
Okay, are we leading stories with Bill Lambert? We can talk about Paige Becker.
Bill Lambert didn't look this good. Bill Lambert wasn't this cute.
Well, guess what? I don't think her game is fine. It's not that great, honestly. And the Fever ain't doing nothing much anyway. Paige Becker just scored 44. First time a rookie's ever done that, especially on that efficiency.
Asia Wilson, all those 30 and 20 games.
30, 20 games going crazy with Asia Wilson. And then we also have like the NBA denying a non-NBA owner the right to have an organization, even though even though the sale would have been met through means of direct ways. So ultimately, at the end of the day,
talk about the Boston situation with their minority owners trying to buy the Connecticut Sun, which they had an agreement, $325 million with the Mohegan tribe. there at Mohegan Sun. Go ahead.
And there could be some nefarious things going on with that. The fact that the W is saying, oh, we don't have money, and then he can suddenly pay for that. Anyway, regardless, there's a lot of other things happening. We talking about Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham? Get out of here.
Got a podcast. She's the face of the league.
Bria Hartley didn't do it on purpose. Bria Hartley's mean and nasty.
So why was she smiling?
Because Bria Hartley is a menace, and that's the way how she stayed in the league, the same way that Sophie has. So I guess, hey, reverse Uno, baby.
I mean,
Nubyjas, give us some matriarchy. Come on.
No. There's no matriarchy or patriarchy. I'm gonna try to get through an episode without using either one of those words. I want to get through a week of life without using any of those words. Or
I don't know that's gonna happen, buddy.
Or anything of that sort, right? Just forget these systems exist. Hey man, injuries are terrible, man. Anytime somebody gets injured, it's awful.
Real talk.
I hope it's not on purpose. I'm just gonna assume. I'm not gonna assume that level of ill intent. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just a level of maliciousness and danger and violence that you just don't want. Athletes, yes, they're independent contractors, but they are also still a part of a group, particularly for the WNBA. There's 144 players in that league. They're all a sorority. I'm not saying they're all buddies, or they all need to be buddies, or they need to be kumbaya.
And we like rivalries. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
I'm fine with them chirping at each other. I'm fine with all of it. I'm fine with even if it gets to a little bit of fisticuffs here and there. Because, hey, we let the men do it, whatever, that's fine. But someone getting injured and potentially having their career, because at the end of the day, this is a business still. And this is how they make their money, but also you got to live life. Because Sophie Cunningham is going to be, regardless of what people feel about her, which there are some valid reasons for some people to not like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some valid reasons. There are also people who have seemed to attach themselves to her.
Real quick.
The point is, to get to all this is, injuries are bad. You hope it's not intentional, because that sets a very dangerous precedent for a league that is trying to grow.
Right.
Injuries go too far. Keep it, hey man, you can have your beefs, but I'm not going to assume that woman intentionally tried to hurt her.
Well, it's good that Sophie cleared it up, and I didn't know that they had a great friendship like that, and she doesn't think that it was something that was intentional. I'm with her. Who are we to think otherwise? So prayers up for Sophie Cunningham, and hopefully she has a speedy recovery and she gets back and play with the Fever next year. I think she'll be like 30 next year. So Sophie Cunningham's an OG, man, and then WNBA, and an enforcer. Who knew? You can be pretty and be an enforcer. I didn't know that. So I like that. Real quickly, speaking of pretty, one of the prettiest games in the WNBA, Sue Bird, great champion with the UConn and also in the WNBA, had her statue unveiled in Seattle this week. First WNBA player to have a statue, and it looks really good. Even had the birdie, the Hirachis on there. Was that from 2004? If I'm not mistaken, it's like 21 years ago. Shout out to Sue Bird, man. It's a good-looking statue, good-looking shoes. I like it. They did a good job with that.
Total legend of the game. I'm a Seattle Storm fan, and unfortunately the vibes have not been the same ever since Sue left, but I'm always rooting for her because she is part of the reason I became a Storm fan. If all the people in the WNBA, there are tons of names who deserve a statue, but for her to be a first is something great because she has stayed with that franchise the entire time since the inception of that franchise, which is rare. It doesn't happen at all in sports because most people aren't there for the inception. So shout out to her, a legend in so many regards, and also funny as heck too, man. That's what I love about her the most.
Yeah, it's good to see her smiling more because she didn't do a whole lot of that when she was playing. We saw with the Coldplay little spoof a couple of weeks ago as well. Go ahead, Nubyjas.
I mean, hey man, Sue Bird. Okay, well, two things. One, I will also say a thing that I have a general feeling about. I always get a little concerned about building statues to people while they're still alive.
Still alive.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but no, hey, it's a real thing. I covered Penn State. Go ask how that went down. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not wishing anything on anybody. I'm not assuming anything, but I'm just making this point that you do have to be very careful about building monuments to people while their legacies are still going. That being said, if any women's basketball player deserves it, Sue Bird is definitely pretty high on that list, I would say. Yeah. For what she was to that city, as well as what she is to the league, and what she continues to be in basketball. I think she's definitely one of the better basketball players I've seen of any gender, of any genre.
Fair enough.
And I like the shoes with the little. They did it good. I mean,
yeah, the details. It's all about the details.
They got it. They got it right.
Right.
They got it right.
They get it right.
I'm sure Dwayne Wade's probably somewhere mad about this.
Oh my gosh.
He should still be salty to this day, honestly.
Speaking of one of the better players, one of the better 2K players that we know of, Reezy gets to win. Here, we'll talk to him in a second. But that fourth quarter, brought to my good friends at 902 Brewing Company. We'll be there next week, I believe, on Wednesday for ISG College Football. Located in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue, a craft brewery there in JC, producing ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, and the best atmosphere that you'll find. Creating good times made right there in Jersey City. They got the spacious tap room, host a variety of events as well. Got the rooftop. You've seen that as well. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. Got about 20 different varieties of brews there in Jersey City, 902 Brewery, 902brewing.com. Oh, back here inside of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG basketball here on the platforms of NESN Nation on Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Got Nubyjas Wilborn, writer for SI.com with me. Also, Andrea Richmond, Peace Up A-Down. She's in the A-Town. She's a sports reporter from Atlanta. We were talking the latest in the world of the NBA and WNBA, the only show that combines and talks traditional sports and gaming at the same time. We had a 2K game going on while we were doing all of this, and they play for cash and prizes, and it's Reezy, our current king of the hill, our current champion. One loss in like 4 months, and he wins again, pulls away late at the end, had a 1-point lead with about 2 minutes left, and was able to close that thing out and win it by 7 or 8. Reezy, what was the difference for you, man, with that final kick there with about 1:50, 2 minutes to go there?
I finally hit some shots. the Lakers are so bad, bro.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
Says that all the time, and he still wins with them.
They so bad, but yeah, just hitting some shots and getting some stops. That's what we did.
Well, were you surprised by the young Thundercat, man? SpyOnYou, he's a Madden guy. He was throwing some haymakers, dude.
Nah, he did surprise me a little bit. I didn't know he had that in him. He decent. He decent.
All right. Let's get your thoughts on some of these takes that we were talking about. MPJ, Michael Porter Jr., his addiction to women. Also talked about his brother and, some of the gambling things of that nature. Your thoughts here on MPJ's week, man. There was a lot to unpack there.
He said too much, bruh. No way you could say, oh, yeah, if I go under, fake an injury. I don't know if y'all seen, it was a video of him just blowing a wide open layup and then faking like he was hurt. Yeah, he can't do that, bro. He can't do that, bro.
Because you open yourself up to scrutiny. You're right. Yeah, you're right. What about Luka getting hurt there in the Eurobasket, playing with the Slovenian national team? He's okay. Are you okay with these players, man, playing for their country? Seems like every year now.
It's just a tough situation. I mean, of course they want to play for their country. I mean, U.S. just did it with KD and all them. They don't play every year, but they play, because they was like, okay, we got to take over. So it's tough. I mean, we wish those players don't get hurt. But, I mean, what can we do?
Klay Thompson eating Meg Thee Stallion's spaghetti. You're from down south. Too soon?
Yeah, they wild. Ain't they like 2 months in or something like that?
Not even.
Yeah, they wild. They wild. That's all. I ain't got no more. They wild.
What about the Sophie Cunningham? Did you see the girl, Bria Hartley? The look on her face. I smile there.
Yeah, I don't think she did it on purpose. Yeah. I mean, she just smiling. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe they talking, chirping. I mean, that's what happens.
Well, it looks like seems like they're friends too.
Yeah. I don't think she did it on purpose.
Speaking of talking and chirping. What about some slapping? Giannis smacking the dog, you know what, out his teammate there.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. All the years of playing basketball, maybe they so close he could do that, but I don't know. We would have been fighting or something.
Yeah.
He smacked them hard too. It wasn't like just like
it seems like he owed him one or something like that. I was like, we gotta find the origin. The origins of this.
That's a hard slap.
It was. All right, man. Well, man, hey, man, you've been a pretty good champ, man. We'll see you next week, man. You continue to win, but hey, our guy SpyOnYou, we got to get him in the league, man. He showed some stuff tonight. All right, guys, if you want to be like this young man, Reezy, you can join us right now. Play for cash and other prizes, all online, ages 13 and up. weekly King of the Hill format. Join us now, theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Once again, theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Folks, also, we got merch on sale. If you want to get your officially licensed official merchandise for ISG, get an ISG t-shirt, free shipping for orders over $75 exclusively at theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, get your merch at theisgshow.com/shop. I think we got 17, 18 different variety of shirts on the site as well. Once again, theisgshow.com/shop. All right, this fourth quarter and this post-game show brought to you by good friends at Uno Pizzeria and Grill right here, our title sponsors in Clifton, New Jersey. They're the guys who invented deep dish in 1943, got their identity and inspiration from their origins there in Chicago. 100 locations in some 20 states, got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more, craft beer, cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, been a great show for Reezy, our current King of the Hill. We'll see him next week. And to Richmond, she's in Atlanta, sports reporter down there. And Nubyjas Wilborn, this is the Confluence, folks. This is the Confluence, folks. He's a writer, SI.com in Pittsburgh. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG football, ISG college football, ISG basketball here on NESN Nation on Bean Sports Channel and Players TV and In the Black Network. They'll do it here from Uno Pizzeria and Grill in Clifton, New Jersey. See you next week, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.